let's make this gorgeous little folio together. Hello everyone, it's Dragana at Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I've been away for 2 weeks having the best time with my brother who visited me here for the first time. I haven't seen him in 6 years and it was really great to spend some time with him and catch up on everything. Now I'm ready to go back to crafting and I'm dying to use the latest freebie, sea and ocean inspired digital kit that I've been uploading in several parts. First 3 parts have been uploaded and today I'm going to upload the 4th one and there should be one more, so 15 pages altogether, absolutely free. Just hop onto my website, click on the pictures you wish to download and save them on your computer, print them, use them in your journals. So let's have a look at them. As I said, they're all sea and ocean inspired or summer inspired little digital collages, and there's some pages with simple designs, like background pages, and these 3 pages are the latest. They're going to be up today and they are pages with ephemera. So basically a lot of the images that I've used in these masterboards are here separate so that you can cut them out and use in your journal, and I'm going to use one of them today to create something fun. I'm going to use this one, the door, and I printed it on 200 GSM cardstock because I wanted it to be a little bit tougher. And I've got my sea and ocean inspired journal. I'm going to make it for that one. And yes, I was planning to do a little series of easy summer crafting with you guys, just for a few weeks, slowly getting back into the crafting mode. Just going to cut this one up. I haven't printed anything on the back. I will just stencil something on the back. Yes, I haven't made a new journal for this summer, but there's plenty of room in my old journal. I really would love to work in it a little bit more. So now I need to fold this. Just put these aside for a second. I don't really use my scoring board that often, but I think I want to use it now because it's going to be easier to fold. How's that? Oh, good. That's all right. Okay. I have a little gap here, but that's all right. Nothing major. So I'm just going to cut this now all together. Going to use the vintage photo. Yeah, so how was your summer so far? Or winter if you're in the southern hemisphere? That looks all right, I think. I want to do a little bit of stencil work on the inside. What should I use? Got this. I'm going to use this same vintage photo, so let's do this. I've really enjoyed creating this kit. I love nautical inspired kits. I love anything to do with ocean and sea, and I don't even live in the coastal area. All right, I was thinking I'm going to use some of these too, but over here on this page there's that Mermaid's Farewell. Perhaps I can make like a little pocket on the inside, and there's also that one, but that one is a little bit too big. Oh, look at him, very handsome. All that one. Take this one, I'll just cut it out. Yeah, that looks all right. Need a little bit of inking. Maybe I can put a little notch. I think that would look good. I'm gonna go with that. I hope my glues haven't dried because I haven't touched anything in 2 weeks. I don't know if I ever told you, but my brother is so good at sewing. As a hobby, years ago when I was getting married, as a wedding gift, he made me a wedding dress. So we went together. I picked the pattern and the fabrics, and he actually made my wedding dress. I still have it. I don't fit in it anymore, but it's gorgeous. Love that. Okay, now here, perhaps I can do like a closure thing with this. It feels good to be back here at this desk. Perhaps if I add a little bit of like a gold wax or something on top of this, it might look good. But I would have to cut that part. Okay, just do this. And I'll use smaller scissors. A little bit to get rid of that white. Doesn't really matter that it's a little bit jagged. I'm going to pretend it's rust on this metal. Wonder if this is gonna do any good. Oh yeah. Something like that. Let's cut one of the keys. I'll just go with the small one. I love this key. Looks really old. Sorry, I'm not very talkative. I feel like I've talked so much over the 2 weeks. Then literally I have nothing to say anymore. Do you ever get like that? And I do talk to my brother over the phone, you know, often. But it's not the same when you see someone in person. And I definitely ate too much because he wanted to try the local cuisine. And then, of course, I kept him company. I think I should go on a diet now. It was also a great closure for him because he left the country actually 31 years ago. And he wanted to go and check out old parts of town where the school is, where we used to live, visited grandma's grave and dad's and everything, you know. Went to see his favorite spots. I think it's really great for him. think that. Okay, how should we do this? Could also put some eyelets there. See, there's like a dot here. Maybe that would be a good spot. Yeah. Let's go with the gold eyelets. I've been ordering eyelets online and had no luck finding the right ones. And then I just go to a local hardware store. My husband was buying some tools. And I see a pack of these. They are actually perfect for that tool. I had to buy it. Finally have good eyelets. Alright, so I think it would be nice to have like a chain. I don't have it that long. It would have to be long enough to stretch like this so that I can still open it and then close it and tie it. I have that, maybe that gold one, this, and wax thread. I'm gonna try with this one. I think that would be nice. So it needs to be a bit bigger, maybe up to here. I have to secure the ends and maybe put some beads on the ends. Let's take a look here. Go with the gold. Oh, these would be nice, but I'm afraid they're a little bit too big, the marbled ones, unless I use these smaller ones. I think that would work. I'll just go with these ones. Might be able to just push them through. Let's bend the top bit. Maybe just push in this a little bit from this end. If I do my usual with the wire or with the crochet needle, I'm afraid it might not work because this string is a little bit thick. Okay, done it. And I'm gonna just tie a knot on this end. Yep. I can trim the burnt part. Okay. Just keep doing that, twisting it. All right, it worked. Yay. Big enough? Yep. Okay, and then when I want to close it, all I do is this. Maybe I can just glue that in place somewhere here. So with this one, so if I twist that one there a little bit and then this one here, I think that would look good. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to put the glue over here, because I don't want it to be glued on that side. No, just on this one. And then this one, I'm going to put the glue everywhere but here where my thumb is holding it. Okay, so that part is done. Now what are we going to put on the inside? I think it would be nice if there was a tag with a little bit of that balloon showing on top, wouldn't it? I'm gonna make a tag. I'll just fold this. Maybe up to here. It's a marbled paper. It's a very light print, probably the paper I use for cleaning up the surface. So I think I can glue that on top. I'll just use glue stick. Wait for it to dry a little bit and then I'll trim it. I think I want to make this like a letter kind of thing. Fold it in a way that fits inside. I'll just use my scissors. Okay, and then I will fold it like so. And the same on this side. That will fit. But of course I would have to trim that. Let's round all the corners. I'll go with the 10mm. Take all the edges. I need to ink the insides too. And maybe I'll do a bit of stenciling. And some more. Let's choose a stencil. I actually used a die cut and I cut it out of this plastic. It was a Folio divider. And yeah, it worked well. Nice. I'll do a mirror image of that. So, and then I'll do this one on the sides. These are light, you can still write over it. Cool. Let's cut some of these flowers. It's nice. I will put it only on the front part. Now I've seen the small one. Perhaps the small one would look good. I quickly cut the small one. I had to see. I'm afraid if I glue that one, it will kind of get caught in the pocket here. But I do want to indicate which way is up. So I think that one, just use white glue. Do that. Oh, one of the cuts have entered the room. It's a black one. It's very talkative. Oh, you can't sleep there. You can't sleep there. Silly goose. Just say hello and leave. And you are... Oh, no. You are on my desk now. He's my youngest cat, Pango. He's the one who always sleeps right at my feet every night. And if I stay up late, he reminds me that it's time for bed. Okay, can you get off my project, please? Look at that. It's a marble. Look. You can keep it. Come on. Oh, look, it fell on the floor. Come on. Come on. Go get it. Good. Ah, cat fur. Alright, let's test that. It fits nicely. I'm gonna trim that part. And then here. And here. I'll just round the top. Maybe I could round at the bottom a bit as well. Let's put an eyelet here. And some inking would be great. Now this is kind of like grayish colored, not really bright blue and gray. I don't know, it just doesn't look right. So I'm going to stencil something light on top. Maybe this. That looks much better. It was a pale print anyway. Still a great way to use those unsuccessful prints. I'm just gonna go around like this, just to blend it in a little bit. Okay, let's use, I'll just use this. I was thinking of adding one of the specimens from my last year travels to the coastline of Croatia. Perhaps I could trim it a little bit to turn it into a little tag. Yeah, just rounding it. I'm going to punch a hole here. Perhaps a little eyelet would look nice. I have this string. Let's use that one. Okay, so it has a tag, a specimen, and a writing spot, and I can close it. So let's put it in a journal. Big chunky journal. If you haven't seen the flip through of this journal, I will link it down below. Thinking where to put this. I mean, there's plenty of room, but I want it to be visible. I think I found the right spot. I'm going to put it here. There's room there. Okay. So that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye for now.